Hello and welcome to this video on the sugars a human cannot digest. There are some sugars the human body cannot digest and then convert into energy, which is unlike most. These are often not referred to as a sugar for the purposes of common usage. Common examples of indigestible sugars include cellulose, which provides plant cell walls with structural integrity. To summarize what a sugar is, it is a carbon ring that follows the general rule of C to the n number of H2O molecules. You might be most familiar with it as a white powder. These are broken down into mono and disaccharides which are absorbed through the wall of the small intestine, where they go to the liver and become energy. These are considered digestible sugars. Partially indigestible sugars are generally a starch chain. Starches are made from alpha glucose, which is bound together by an oxygen molecule. This can be broken down by amylases, but these amylases need to access the oxygen, and it is not always a complete procedure. Completely indigestible sugars are a form of dietary fiber. Fiber is built from beta-glucose, which forms a stronger chemical bond than alpha-glucose. This covers cellulose, hemicellulose, lignin, pectin, mucilage, and gums. They cannot be broken down by enzymes in the normal human digestive tract. These are further broken down into two subgroups: soluble and insoluble fibers. Insoluble fibers are found in whole grains, beans, and vegetables. They add bulk to feces and speed up passage through the digestive tract. Soluble fibers contrast with this, as they slow the movement of food. There is one last group that is a technical example: resistant starches, which are found in carbohydrates that have become cold. These are starches that do not respond to digestive enzymes. Instead, they perform more like a fiber. They will help you feel full and slow the absorption of nutrients. There are also some nominally indigestible sugars that cannot be digested by some people. This includes lactose, fructose, and raffinose. When not broken down by the normal internal enzymes, then it will pass into the large intestine where bacteria break it down for energy, normally as an anaerobic process that produces gases. This leads on to why humans cannot digest things like cellulose that are chemically very similar to starch. Unlike animals that feed exclusively on plants that are cellulose-rich, humans have a medium-length intestine. Pure carnivores have short intestines, and ruminants like cows have both long and complicated intestines. In this last group, cows, as an example organism, have a part of the digestive tract filled with bacteria that can break down cellulose and similar otherwise indigestible sugars at the beginning of their digestive system. This breaks down the cellulose into useful compounds that can be adsorbed. Rabbits, which are not like a ruminant and have a comparatively short and simple digestive tract, do this. But they are not ruminants. They are able to digest cellulose by digesting it once and then eating their feces. This double digestion makes it messy work, and is not something humans are likely to engage in. However, it effectively breaks down the cellulose. Despite this, sugars indigestible to humans are frequently able to be digested by bacteria which ferment them. Indigestible sugars are an interesting area of chemistry, simply because they are digestible by some species. Others have found solutions, but humans, despite being an opportunistic feeder, have not done so. In the near future, Where food is an increasingly scarce commodity, things like cellulose and cellulose-derived products may be a useful and convenient source of sugar for food. Thank you for watching this video. If you have found it interesting, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please post any comments, questions, or suggestions below.